Okay, here we are back with episode 3 of On the Way with Oceanvale Mortgages. This is Nolan Smith here, owner of Oceanvale Mortgage and Finance. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is On the Way. It is a podcast aimed at realtors to help you as you are going about your day, little tips and things like that that can hopefully improve what you're doing and things like that. So today what we want to do is we have Oceanvale's newest broker, Natasha Beselt, with us. Tasha comes from a background of customer service, so she's really kind of putting that over into this area of her new career. And one of the things that I thought would bring a bit of value to our realtor listeners is what do new brokers look for in their new referral partners? So, you know, Tasha has to go out and build a network and mingle with realtors that she needs to send her business to. So it's a very unique situation. You know, some realtors are good for some brokers, others are good for others. It sort of has to be a good fit. But I just wanted to bring Tasha on to talk about, as she's getting going, she's kind of a blank slate. She's going to go build out her network. And I want to just chat with her about, you know, things that she's looking for in her realtor partners. So thank you very much for coming on the way with me there, Tasha.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's exciting to be here.
Cool. So now you are freshly licensed. So how long have you been licensed for now?
I got my license officially in the middle of February, so very, very fresh.
That's amazing. So we're just over a month in. Mm-hmm. This is as fresh as it gets. And you've shown a lot of gumption, I would say. You've been rolling along. And so far, how many realtor connections have you made?
I have one really strong relationship and then a couple others that I'm nurturing at the moment.
Okay, awesome. So let's start with the one that you have right now. What drew you to this realtor? And how's it been going so far?
Yeah, so I met her through an event that we both attended, and we both hit it off personality-wise right away. So once I got my license, she was the first person I thought of reaching out to. One thing she told me that she prides herself on is taking really good care of her customers or her clients, and that really spoke to me. So I would say that was the number one thing that as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, we've got a great relationship going here.
Yeah, that's common. Obviously, we all want to do right by our clients, and if that's sort of at the forefront of her mind. So what is that going to do for you as far as confidence as referring out to her?
Yep. So for me, as you said, customer service is my background. So I want to go above and beyond for my clients. I really want to make a memorable experience for them. So I'm looking for a realtor partner who's going to be doing the same. So in her case, she's not only looking at them as a one transaction situation, she's looking at how can she build a lifetime relationship with her clients, and she takes steps to nurture that and keep that going, and that spoke to me.
Awesome. So now, how did you get that from her? What did she do specifically that made you think that, or did she say that to you, or do you know about her, or did she put it out there? Like, what things did she do that has already instilled that confidence in you?
Yeah, so during our initial meeting, I just asked her outright, what separates you from other realtors, and
nice.
You know, what makes you special, and why should I work with you? Just as she did the same with me. And then since then, I have seen that in a mutual client that we're working on. She's really on top of communication with that client, very attention to details and what this individual is looking for. And it's not a easy situation. And I also love that when she recognized that it wasn't going to be an easy financing situation, I was the first person that came to mind for her, and she gave me a chance on that.
Okay, awesome. So you've touched upon her thinking of you right away and reaching out. So obviously that's important with our referral network. What is did she reach out to you? Did she call you? Does she email you? Like, what sort of mode of communication do you prefer? Your realtors reaching out to you? Do you prefer the phone call? Do you like the text? Do you like the face-to-face? Where are you at with that?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'd say all of them serve a purpose in the right circumstance, but I think that initial phone call, which is what she did in this case, is a great way. I like information, as you know, and to me, more is more. So I think you can get that more over the telephone than you can via a text or an email. And it's definitely quicker than trying to coordinate to meet in person. So she called me gave me the down low, and then was available if I had any other questions prior to reaching out to the client.
Okay, cool. So somebody that reaches out to you in a way that you like, somebody that's great with customers. So that's one. You're gonna, likely look for other realtor connections. What are you looking for out there? What can realtors display that would attract you to them for you to send business to them?
Yeah, two other things that I think I'm going to look for, especially as I expand my network, is what areas of the market do you specialize in? So I want to be able to have individuals that perhaps could be good fits for different client situations. So I want to know that you have an area in particular that you're passionate about, whether it's a neighborhood, a specific demographic. That would be really key. And then aside from that, just having a general knowledge of the industry. I want to know that this is your career, it's your passion, you know what you're talking about. I want my clients to get that feeling that they're with a true expert when I refer them over to a realtor.
Those are both really good points. So one is be good at your lane. Pick a lane and be good at it, and be really clear at what it is, right? Whether you're a first-time homebuyer specialist, whether you're an investment property specialist, whether you're commercial, whatever it is, pick your lane, be good at it, be an expert at it, and communicate that to you. And what was the second thing you said?
The other one was just being not only an expert in one area, but also just having a really good pulse on the industry as a whole.
So would you say, on that, would you say if you're out there looking around, and what would catch your eye in that respect? If a realtor is, let's say, putting out market stats, if a realtor is, active on social media, talking about that stuff, what sorts of things would catch your eye as far as them keeping a pulse on the market?
Yeah, that's a really great point, because that's actually links to something else that's important to me. I want a realtor partner who is active on social media, particularly Instagram in my case, as that's the medium that I think I'll be primarily using. So I want to be able to share, whether it's your listings, your market insights, cool videos that you do that inform your clients. I want to be able to share that, and I would hope that my realtor partners would do the same with the content that I'm putting out.
Yeah, good point. Social media, if you're not on it, you're just a ghost. Some people don't need it, but those people are few and far between. Some people have been in the game for so long. But I wanted this episode to be more about the newer agents out there, right? Because when you're starting out as you are, it's all about building your network, and those relationships that you start now can actually last 10 years. So, it is important to pick the right people. But social media, if you're not on social media as a new agent, where are you? Are you in a phone book?
Yep.
Are you, how do you, you're non-existent. How do you get your name out there?
Yeah.
So a social media presence. Okay. Why don't you give me a couple examples of some things you've seen realtors do on social media that really have impressed you so far?
Yeah. One, it's a given, but sharing your listings. I myself love looking at listings, and I get excited about properties, especially if I know it might be a good fit for clients that I have. So I love seeing realtors share those, so that I can share them as well. And like you said, market stats. We're also, as mortgage brokers, in the real estate industry, so I like to see what are the stats for the current month, how are houses selling, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think, and also that it helps us too. So when I see market stats, one of my favorites out there is Matt Stats. So let's just quick shout out to Matt Scheiball, who actually gave me quite a bit of inspiration to do this. He's been on that. He shares a lot of great stats. He makes them real succinct, and I sometimes will use that in my business. And Matt's great at that. And if we have realtor partners that are giving us those so we can lever those in our business, that's value they're giving us. So if we're getting value from our realtor partners, obviously we pay more attention to them when it comes time to kind of refer out a client. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a social media presence, we have market knowledge, all this. Anything else that sort of you're looking for in a realtor partner, something that will maybe bring you confidence in taking your clients to them? Anything top of mind?
Ooh, that is. I think we've covered most of it. The only thing I haven't really mentioned would be, I love seeing when realtors do open houses. I know it's part of their job, and them being open to having me join them at open houses, because I think that can bring a value add to both of our mutual clients. So that would be something I'd look for. And then I think probably just circling back to something as a new broker that I'm looking for is I'm looking for realtor partners who have faith in me. I know I'm new to this industry, but as you mentioned, I have well over a decade of customer service experience. So I'm looking for a partner who trusts when I say, I'm going to get the job done and I'm going to take care of my clients, that I'm going to do it, that you can look past that inexperience and trust that I will stand behind my word.
That's awesome. I know you're new, but you're just already a wealth of knowledge. You did excellent through your course, and you obviously have us behind you to help support. But faith in you is a really good thing. That vote of confidence that you're going to take care of it. So that's really good. And the open house thing is a good point. Teaming up with realtors to do these is mutually beneficial. And actually, there's a three-way benefit on this. I mean, the realtor has another extension of knowledge around the financing on the house. We can bring what payments would be on that particular property, and the clients now have somebody they can ask questions. So everybody's winning in that. Open houses, that's a really good point. So that's really great. Thank you for touching upon those things. We just wanted to talk a little bit about, if you're listening and you're maybe newer agent and you're looking to sort of build your network, want to hit you with a couple hot points that new brokers are looking for. How are you meeting one last thing? How are you meeting realtors? Like, are you out there? Is it social media or is it events, or like how can realtors find, let's say, someone like you?
Yeah, another good question. You're full of them this morning. It's a couple different things. So one is I'm drawing from realtors that I already know, that I've met in the past, whether that's through shared interests such as spin, golf is how I've met a few in the past, and then I'm just reaching out to those people I already have a relationship with. I've also been fortunate to be part of the mortgage kiosk pilot that is currently going on in Hillside Mall, and I've actually met a couple realtors through there, one of which I'm going to be looking to create a partnership with as well. And then aside from that, I'd say continuing to get out to events. I do actively use social media myself, so I am always trying to keep an eye on, are there new realtors popping up in my suggested friends, and looking that way. So I'm kind of looking at all forums.
She's looking everywhere. So if you're a realtor out there looking for her, she's looking too. Yeah. So, just a tip, if you're if you're looking for brokers to find, we're at events, we're on social media, we're in the public, and it's just a matter of reaching out, connecting, sharing, being good at what you do, being communicative. These are all hot points that will definitely help you draw new brokers into your network. Those new brokers are going to bring you deals. Those deals are going to bring you money. And that's what we're here talking about. So thank you very much, Tash, for joining us. Thanks everybody for listening to episode number 3, of On the Way with Ocean Vale. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please follow us and shoot us a comment if you have any suggestions about what you want us to talk about. And if you share, we love you. Hope everybody has a great day. Thank you.